I was adopted when I was 10 years, 10 months, and 10 days. I calculated out at a very young age so that I knew exactly how special I was. I had been taken out of my family due to sexual abuse that had spanned for a while before the county office, I guess, decided to investigate, and they found, they said it was one of the most severe cases of neglect that they had seen. I remember the one house we lived in not having food, and my sister and I would steal food from the store. Mom was around, but not around at that point. She was in the house, but she kept herself locked in a room that we were not allowed to see her unless she wanted something. My parents, when I first got there, made me feel very welcome. But here I had my very own room. They had toys and stuff for me, and got rid of all the stuff that brought in that stupid garbage bag that foster kids get. They got rid of all that stuff and went out and bought me new stuff that was my very own and wasn't hand-me-downs from somebody else's kids or from like reuse it shops or something. I remember coming to my parents' home and being like, calling my mom as soon as I got there, which I don't remember doing at any of the other places that I had been at. I had everything like a normal kid had. I had 2 parents, I had a house, I had food, and when I think back on it, I think of myself as having been a perfect angel at that time. But I went back later and read records of myself at that time, and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know why these people kept me. My adoption day was probably one of the highlights of my life. I got to get all dolled up, I got to wear a beautiful dress, and got to get my hair all pretty. So I was very nervous going in there. The judge we had, Judge Grimm, was amazing. He asked me if I wanted to be adopted first before he asked anybody else what was going on. He's like, do you want these to be your parents forever? And I was like, yes I do. I want to stay with them forever. I am one of 75 cousins. My family on my dad's side has supported me. They still support me. I go to my aunts when I need prayer for things, when I'm struggling, when I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I don't think I could have come into a better family. So when I was adopted, I went to church with my parents because, I was supposed to. My dad was a pastor, so as the pastor's daughter, you kind of have to be there. But once I was old enough to decide to go to church, I stopped going. And for a while, I lost my way. And then after my son was born, I realized that it was dangerous and stupid to be dabbling with other entities and powers, and I wanted to belong to something that felt safe and that I knew had been there. And around that time is when I realized that, all these years God has been chasing me relentlessly. I became active in a church while I was pregnant with my son. 3 weeks after he was born, I was baptized. And a few weeks after that, I had both of my kids dedicated at that church. My life with the Hesses has been so much better than what it would have been had I not been adopted. Or I like to think even if I had been adopted by another family, but I might just be a little bit biased in that area. I have come up very far in the last 5 years even. I graduated highest honors from HAC, made the dean's list every semester. I just want to say to my parents, I love you guys immensely. I know I probably don't show it as much as I feel it, but you guys are part of my universe, and that is a very small group. I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me through all that I've put you through, and I want to apologize for all that I've put you through, and promise to continue working on my issues and growing and doing everything I can to be worthy of the home that you have given me and all the love that you have given me and my kids. And just want you to know that I just love you very, very, very much, and I'm so thankful that I'm getting to be part of your family.